Hi, welcome to grade 5th CBSE All Subject by Savita Fode YouTube channel. Kids, this one our SST lecture, Social Studies for class 5th CBSE board. Kids, this one our second chapter and second lecture for class 5th Social Studies. Social Studies 2.0, this one our textbook. Kids, now we start our second SST lecture. We learn today second one chapter. Our second one chapter title Parallels and Meridians. Kids, first we read this one chapter, explain, and after explanation, better understanding, we solve all exercise question answers. Then let's start, kids. Please pay attention. A globe is a small model of the earth. We learned before what is a globe. Globe is a model of the earth. Okay, it's very useful for us. When we look at a globe, we see several countries and places marked on it. To find any place on a globe or a map, we use a system of imaginary lines that run from east to west and north to south. These imaginary lines are known as latitudes and longitudes. Yes, very important for us kids. Your SST teacher make one question. What is the latitudes and the longitudes? Okay, here is the answer. Next one, the point on the north where the longitude join is called the North Pole. Yes, what is the North Pole? This one also question. And the point on the south where they join is called the South Pole. See, first one para give us 4 questions. What is the latitudes? What is the longitude? What is the North Pole? What is the South Pole? Yes, please revise this one. It's very important. Next one, our topic parallels of latitudes. You can see here one globe model. Look at the globe. Can you see the lines that run in the east-west direction? You can see lines. This one. The full circle that run from east to west are called parallels and or lines of latitude. Kids, an imaginary line drawn midway between the North Pole and the South Pole divide the earth into 2 equal parts. This line is the longest line of a latitude and is known as the equator. You can see here parallels or lines of a latitude all. Okay, here North Pole, here South Pole. Facts about parallels. There are 181 parallels or lines of latitudes. How many parallel line? Parallel or line 181. That one sentence very important for fill-ups. Okay, the equator is the most important of all and is also called the great circle. All parallel are full circles except the North Pole and the South Pole that look like points. The length of the parallels keeps decreasing as we move away from the equator and go toward the poles. All parallels are at an equal distance from each other like parallel lines. These parallel or lines of a latitude also do not meet each other. Then numbers of latitudes. Lines of latitude are labeled in degrees, written as 0 degrees. You can see here 0 degrees, this type. The equator is at 0 degrees and the other parallel are marked from 0 degree to 90 degree. The parallel are also marked as capital N or capital S. N means north, S means south, okay? According to their location, apart from their value, the North Pole is written as 90 degree north. The South Pole is written as 90 degree S, capital S means south. There are 90 parallels in the northern hemisphere and 90 parallels in the southern hemisphere. Parallels means lines, okay? The parallels are drawn at an interval of 1 degree. Important parallels. Kids, you already know about the equator 0 degree, North Pole 90 degree north and the South Pole 90 degree south. There are 4 other important parallels. They are called. First one, Tropic of Cancer 23 half degree north. Tropic of Capricorn 23 half degree south. Arctic Circle 66 half degree north. Antarctic Circle 66 half degree south. This one picture important parallels of latitudes. This one diagram, please practice, okay? This one very important for exam. Only you can draw this type model circle and draw first one Arctic Circle. Write down this type in bracket 66 half degree capital N north and bracket complete. Second one, Tropic of Cancer of in bracket 23 half degree north, okay? Third one, equator 0 degree, and this one fourth one, Tropic of Capricorn 23 half degree south, and this one last one, Antarctic Circle 66 half degree south, okay? Till it, how much topic we learn? Now 2 MCQ for us. First one, a sailor travels around the earth on which one out of the following imaginary line does he take the longest time to complete the trip? Equator, okay? This one is correct option. Second one, which one of the following latitude is closer to the equator? 10 degree north, 80 degree north, 5 degree south, 50 degree south. Which one? C1 option correct. 5 degree south. Kids, now we learn meridians of longitudes. Kids, do you see another set of lines that run from north to south on the globe? Yes, these lines are known as meridians. You can see this one pictures. North Pole. This one Greenwich. Okay. Here South Pole. Meridians of longitudes. This were picture diagram showing meridians of longitudes. These lines are known as meridians. All. Okay. Meridians are imaginary lines that run from north to south. See, north to south, this type, all. Okay. Facts about meridians or lines of a longitude. All meridians are of the same length. Meridians help to measure distance in the east to west direction. Meridians cut the parallel at right angles 90 degree. The longitudes do not run parallel to each other, but all meet at the two ends. The maximum distance between any two meridians is at the equator. As one moves away from the equator and goes towards the poles, the distance between any two meridians decreases. Next one topic, numbers of a meridians. The prime meridian passes through Greenwich, also known as the Greenwich meridian. It is the starting point for numbering the meridians. It is marked as 0 degree. The longitude of a place is measured east or west of the prime meridian. It divides the earth into two halves, the eastern hemisphere and the western hemisphere. Yes. A full circle is made of 360 degree. Meridians are drawn at an interval of 1 degree. There are 180 meridians toward the east of the prime meridian and 180 meridians toward the west of the prime meridians. This makes a total of 360 meridians. The meridians in the east are marked as capital E, means east, and those toward the west are marked as W. Capital W means the west. The meridians of 180 degree east and 180 degree west form the same line known as the international date line. Next one topic, how to locate places. The parallels or lines of a latitude and meridians or lines of a longitude from a network on the globe. This network is called a grid. Yes, what is the grid? This one sentence is very important. The point at which a latitude and a longitude meet helps us to locate a place. Kids, few hard words in this chapter. Poles, P-O-L-E-S. What is a pole? End points at the top of or bottom of the earth axis. That one called a poles, P-O-L-E-S. Then parallels. Parallels means lines of a latitude, and meridians means what? Lines of a longitude. Then your SST teacher can give you few questions or for fill-ups. What is the poles? First one. Second one, what is the parallels? Third one, what is the meridians? Meridians means lines of a longitude. Parallels means lines of a latitude. Poles means end points at the top or bottom of the earth axis. And on this second one chapter, here is a few points to remember for best answer you can write down. Okay. First one sentence, a globe is a model of the earth. Second one, the full circle on the globe that run from east to west are called parallels or lines of a latitude. The longest parallel is the equator. Next one, points to remember, very important for question answers. The part of the earth from the equator to the north pole is called the northern hemisphere, and the other half from the equator of the south pole is called the southern hemisphere. Yes, your SST teacher can give you what is a northern hemisphere. Another one question, what is a southern hemisphere? Then how you write down answer? The part of the earth from the equator to the north pole is called the northern hemisphere, and southern hemisphere means the other half from the equator to the south pole is called the southern hemisphere. This type you write down your answers. Okay. Then next one point to remember, The lines that run from north to south on the globe are called the meridians or lines of longitude. What is the meridians? The line that run from north to south or the globe are called the meridians. Next one point, the prime meridians is the starting point for numbering the meridians. It is marked as 0 degree. Next one, the 180 longitude is called the international date line. What is the international date line? Answer is the 180 longitude is called the international date line. Next one point to remember, very important, parallel are or lines of a latitude and a meridians or lines of a longitude from a network on the globe called a grid. What is a grid? Answer is parallel or lines of a latitude and meridians or lines of a longitude from a network on the globe called a grid. And last one point, very important, in order to see the position of place, we must know the value of a latitude as well as longitudes. Now, exercise time, kids. One oral question here. First one oral question. Name the imaginary line on the globe. Here, name the imaginary line on the globe. Which one? Latitude and longitude. Second one, what is the great circle? Equator. This one answer. Okay, next B1, multiple choice question means MCQ. Tick correct the correct answer. First one, the international date line is formed by the meridians of which one? 180 degree. E means east. B1 option 180 degree, W means west. C1 both A and B. And next one, last one D1 0 degree. A and B option are correct. So we tick C1 both A and B. Okay. Second one, which one out of the following option is incorrectly paired? North pole, this one. Okay. So we tick here. Then third one question. Read the statements about imaginary line on the earth and select the north option from those given below. They run from east to west direction. They divide the earth into the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. Third one, they are at an equal distance from each other. Latitudes, meridians, longitudes, circle. First one, A1, latitudes, option, correct option, okay. C1, fill in the blanks. First one, meridians are also called longitudes, okay. There are dash parallels, 181. There are how many parallels? Let's come. We search parallel. There are how many parallels? Means line. See here. On page number 14, topic facts about parallel. There are 181 parallels or lines. This one, fill ups sentence, very important. Please bite it, okay. Then see. Next one, third one. The full circle that run from east to west on the surface of the globe are called parallel or latitude, okay. Then fourth one, the Greenwich meridian is the starting point of numbering the meridians. Then D1, short answers. Write short notes on the following: globe, northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere, and prime meridians. Then globe. see here about globe. First one para, there is our answer. A globe is a small model of the earth. When we look at a globe, we see several countries and places marked on it. Okay, to find any places on a globe or a map, we use a system of imaginary line that run from east to west and north to south. These imaginary lines are known as latitude and longitude. Okay, till it you write down only. To find any place on a globe or a map, we use system of imaginary line. Till it you write down. Okay, and if you possible, you can draw this type model, only model, and color it on blue color. Okay, northern hemisphere. How we write down short notes? Northern hemisphere, you can see here the part of the earth from the equator to the north pole is called the northern hemisphere. And if you want to write down the southern hemisphere, answer is here. Other half from the equator to the south pole is called the southern hemisphere. Okay, then next one, see, northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere. Okay, and fourth one, note prime meridian. Then there is a prime meridian. Prime meridian. The prime meridian pass through Greenwich. Okay. It is also known as the Greenwich Meridian. It is the starting point for numbering west of the prime meridian. It is marked as 0 degree. The longitude of a place is measured east or west of the prime meridian. It divides the earth into two halves, the eastern hemisphere and the western hemisphere. The meridians of 180 degree east and 180 degree west from the same line known as the international date line. This one our here is our answer. Okay, page number 16. Inside numbers of meridians, the prime meridian here you can see. Okay, here is our answer. Then turn page number 18. Next one question, application based question. You live in a country through which the Tropic of Cancer passes. How do you use this information to know the hemisphere in which your country lies? Kids, you can try this one, very easy. Okay, comment me if you have any confusion. Then in next lecture I give this one questions answer. Okay, then next question F. Answer the following question. First one, what is a grid and no, does it help in finding the position of a place? This one question's answer we write down. The parallels or lines of a latitude and meridians or lines of a longitude form a network on the globe. This network is called a grid. The point of each latitude and a longitude meet help us to locate a place. Okay. Then second one, which latitude is known as the Great Circle? Why is it named so? The equator is the most important of all and is all, so called the Great Circle. All parallels are full circle except the North Pole and the South Pole that look like point. The equator is at a 0 degree and other parallels are marked from 0 degree to 90 degree. The parallel are also marked as capital N or capital S. N means north or S means capital S means south, according to the location apart from their values. Okay, this one answer. Then next one, third one, how do latitude and longitude help us find places on the earth surface. Answer is the parallel or lines of a latitude and meridians or lines of longitude from a network on the globe. This network is called a grid. The point of each latitude and longitude meet help us to locate a place. Let's now last one, fourth one, draw a diagram of a globe and label it to show the important parallels of a latitude. Yes, you can draw. See, this one diagram you draw only this type model and all lines 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and write down Arctic circle 66 half degree capital N all, okay. Tropic of Cancer 23 half degree capital N, equator 0 degree. Tropic of Capricorn 23 half degree south capital S, okay. And last one Antarctic circle 66 half degree capital S and label it important parallel of a latitude. Yes kids. Then next one, yes, here we finish our second one chapter and in next SST lecture we start third one chapter, movements of the earth, their effects. Till it, bye bye kids.